Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into Kuke Music's latest annual filing. You know, the kind of report that could lull you to sleep faster than a lullaby, but trust me, there are some interesting notes hidden in this symphony of numbers. Turns out things aren't exactly harmonious for this company, trying to bring classical music to the masses with revenues down and losses mounting. Let's tune in to see what's really going on. Before we start, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below, a great place to talk about more details as we go through. First up, let's set the stage. This is their annual report, so it covers the whole year ending December 31, 2024. They're filing this form called a 20F with the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC. Now, keep in mind something a bit unusual. All numbers in this report, specifically for the past few years, use an older share calculation. The company changed the ratio of how their American depository shares, or ADS, relate to ordinary shares. Basically, they did a reverse stock split, which means fewer shares represent the same slice of the company. Later numbers will reflect the new changes. This is important, as a higher ratio of underlying shares to the ADS will push the price of the ADS up. As there are now fewer ADSs available, one of the key things to understand about Kuke Music is its structure. It's a Cayman Islands company that operates in China through a series of subsidiaries and what are called variable interest entities, or VIEs. Foreign investment in certain sectors like telecommunications is restricted in China. So to get around that, they use VIEs, contractual arrangements that allow them to control and profit from Chinese companies without directly owning them. This setup brings certain risks. If the Chinese government decides these arrangements are not compliant with their rules, Kuke Music could face big problems. They might even be forced to give up their interests in those Chinese operations. Alright, let's dive into the numbers to see what's going on financially. Their revenue paints a clear picture. The company revenue decreased to RMB 68.9 million in 2024, coming from RMB 106.9 million from the year before. This means Kuke Music isn't making as much money as it used to. This can be caused by many things, such as reduced customer spending on the service, or even more competition from other places. And then the loss of profit numbers show it more clearly, as it shows that the company lost almost RMB 67 million in 2024, compared to the loss of RMB 65.8 million from the year before. While the amount is slightly different, the core thing is that they are still losing money. In comparison to 2022, where the numbers were near 900 million, shows that the company has made progress, but still needs more work to keep it up. Now, looking at their balance sheets, we see their assets such as cash and trade receivables, the money owed to them. Cash and cash equivalents are at just 2.5 million RMB in 2024, as compared to 7.5 million RMB last year. App trade receivables, or the money customers owe them, are at 12 million RMB. There are always risks when doing business in China. The rules and regulations are subject to changes. If we look at the risks from the report, uncertainties exist with respect to the PRC legal system, and changes in laws and regulations in China could adversely affect us. One more risk that I found very concerning the PRC government may exert. At any time, substantial intervention and influence over the manner of our and the VIEs to which we and the VIEs are subject, including the ways they are enforced, may change rapidly and with little advance notice to us, the VIEs, or our shareholders. Any such actions by the Chinese government may limit or completely hinder our ability to offer or continue to offer securities to investors, and may cause the value of such securities to investors, and may cause the value of such securities to investors, and may cause the value of such securities to investors, and may cause the value of such securities to investors, and may cause the value of such securities to investors, and may cause the value of such securities to investors, and may cause the value of such securities to investors, and may cause the value of such securities to investors, and may cause the value of such securities to investors, and may cause the value of such securities to investors, and may cause the value. Now, let's look at the company and tell the good and the bad acts the good. Despite the challenges, Kuke Music has managed to maintain its core business and keep enough cash to operate with reduced overall costs. The bad, revenue is trending down, the management team and structure requires more work, with key revenue streams declining, and dependence on specific content providers make them vulnerable. In a nutshell, I think that Kuke Music has a tough road ahead. The company needs to keep its core business strong while also dealing with government regulation. For example, with everything going on, they haven't been able to organise live music festivals. Coddy overall, I am hesitant about the company. For the moment at least, I would not recommend investing in them. Alright, that's our breakdown of Kuke Music's latest filing. What's your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching, see you next time.